The most recent one, obviously, with AI and the June core update, that one was really, that was a whole nother ball game, right? People saying, "Oh, I read somebody put out an article somewhere that said 35% of searches were being done on AI, which not true at all. And if you look at a lot of the statistics that are coming out, that's just not the way that things are working. But if you actually break it down to transactional searches, right? So somebody actually looking to hire someone, whatnot, we're talking about little over 2%. And in legal, we are well under 1% of you're a fraction of a percentage of folks that are using generative engines for transactional. This is going to grow, right? We know that. We are expecting it, and we are looking forward to it, right? Because it is a new way for, specifically in legal, it's a new way for firms to get an edge, and it's a new way for firms to topple some of those bigger competitors that they've been fighting for years in SEO. It also lends itself an opportunities to some of these larger firms that are more multi-practice, right? Specifically in the AM law, who are trying to gain ground in one specific practice, and they are competing with boutique firms. There's an opportunity if the right focus, which we'll talk about later, if the right focus and emphasis is put on that specific practice and the content around that practice, you could find yourself showing up in generative engines, and that's really exciting and really interesting. And then of course the same goes for these boutique firms. They right now do have a little bit of an edge because they have been optimizing and have been building a boutique or a specialized firm or a specialized practice for all of these years. So they do have a little bit of an edge right now, but that edge is minimal. How long have people been using generative engines to search? Not very long, right? What are generative engines doing? They are constantly learning. They're constantly finding ways to improve. They are large language models, LLMs, right? So they are constantly learning. So it's important for us to debunk the whole SEO is dead thing, because ChatGPT alone and OpenAI has pretty much immortalized search engines in the rollout of GPT-5. They are saying that we are going to continue to and plan to rely on search engines to generate our more transactional results.